Alrighty, what's going on, Raptors fans? It's your boy Jimmy back with a Raptors video. And in today's video, I'm making a new video on who the Raptors would love to face on opening night. As the NBA season is about like 2 months away, but I just wanted to do this video for my own thoughts. If y'all are new, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. And let's get right into today's video on teams who I think the Raptors would want to face on opening night, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I have 4 teams here, 3 being from the East and 1 being from the West. So let's get into my list. The first team I have is Philadelphia. The reason why I have Philadelphia on my list for the Raptors playing them on opening night again, it just makes sense because the Raptors play them in Summer League and it makes a lot of sense. The reason why I have Philadelphia being the first team on our list for opening night for a team to play, it makes very much sense because the playoff rematch from last year, and Embiid will get booed from the crowd and will give flashbacks from last season and prior seasons when he played the Raptors.
OG right there. Philadelphia leads the series
After when he lost in the playoffs in 2019, but they won the playoffs last year versus the series in the Raptors in the first round. They lost in 6 games. Well, the Raptors almost came back 3-0, so honestly, I think it'll be a good matchup and fun matchup for all fans to watch. As Embiid will just get booed and cried at by the fans, but it'll be a fun game to watch in my opinion. But honestly, for the Raptors, when they lost their last game in Game 6, I think this game was in April, and for Game 6 when the Raptors lost, the Raptors had a good fight, and they're keeping up with the Sixers for a good amount of the game. As I wasn't watching this game, but I heard how the game went on. But I think the Raptors, honestly, if they kept going throughout the third and fourth quarter as how they played in the first half, honestly, they would have gotten blown out in 6 games. But honestly, I think the Raptors versus Sixers on opening night will be a very fun match to watch with the newly acquired 76ers and PJ Tucker, Daniel House, and others. As the Philadelphia 76ers are trying to make the Houston Rockets again, so I think it'll be a fun matchup for everyone to watch on national television. Be a fun matchup to watch for all NBA fans. So honestly, I think the Raptors and Philadelphia rivalry continues, and having this matchup on opening night, whether it's playing in Philadelphia or whether it's playing in Toronto, would be a fun matchup for all NBA fans to watch, in my humble opinion. But honestly, for the second team I have is the Miami Heat. The second last game for when the Raptors played Miami Heat, I remember it went into double or triple overtime. But it's a fun game and it'll be a good game to watch. As the Raptors and Miami Heat, they always play well against each other. The game always goes down to the wire. As for this game, it'll be very fun to watch, as for all fans to watch. And Kyle Lowry making a return to Toronto again. If you're to play in Toronto, or he'll just play his former team again as you're playing Miami. But honestly, I think it'll be a good matchup for all NBA fans to watch. As many games they played against the Raptors last season went down to like deficits of 3 to 5 points, whether the Heat or Raptors would win. So honestly, I think it'll be a fun and entertaining game to watch. And it'll be a good future playoff matchup for the future. But honestly, it should have happened last year if the Raptors would even beat the 76ers. But hey, that's just my point. And the last team I have here at number 3 is the Los Angeles Lakers. Why I have the Los Angeles Lakers? Because I think the Raptors and Lakers, they never play on opening night. I don't think for the last 5 or 3 years for the Raptors' history in opening night games. So I think for the Lakers and Raptors, this will be a good game for all NBA fans to watch. I think LeBron James, the greatest player of all time, whether it's being played in Scotiabank Arena or in Los Angeles, it will be a nice game to watch. But honestly, if you don't know what happened last time when the Raptors faced the Lakers, it's a very funny ending because they're up by a bit. And then the Lakers came back and Russell Westbrook hit that stupid banking shot to win the game. But honestly,
Russ to tie the game. He's got it.
It's the Raptors who run this game back, and they're playing on open night. It'll be a very fun matchup for all NBA fans to watch. Whether it's on national television, whether it's not, whether it's on TSN or Sportsnet, it'll be a good fun game to watch. But honestly, seeing LBJ and Scotty Barnes reunite again with the Lakers being fully healthy, it'll be a great fun match to watch, as this will be LeBron James and Scotty Barnes' third matchup of their time in the NBA, so it's going to be very nice. And honestly, the Lakers and Raptors that split last season will be very nice for them to watch, as per what I saw last season versus the Lakers. And for my last team, the honorable mention we have for the Raptors' last team they would want to face on opening night is the freaking Detroit Pistons. Why I say the Detroit Pistons? Because the Detroit Pistons are the Raptors' worst enemy, as Dwayne Casey always brings the fire when he plays Toronto. I think for last season they were like about 3-0 when they played against the Raptors, that the Raptors would never win a game. I remember one game they played, they were up by like 17 points and they came back, but honestly it'd be a good game to watch. As for Cade, getting a newly acquired squad in him, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Killian Hayes, and many others. It'd be a fun night to watch. But Scotty Barnes vs. Cade Cunningham, the rematch would be fun to watch. It'd be a great duo for teams to swear off of. But honestly, I think it'd be a good matchup for both the young teams in the NBA, as per the Pistons and the Raptors. It'd be a fun matchup for the Raptors, as the Raptors have to get their revenge with the Pistons, as they never went against the Pistons for some reason. I don't know why. But honestly, I think the Raptors versus the Pistons, that'll be a fun match for all NBA fans to counter and watch. Those are all my thoughts on teams who I think would be nice for the Raptors to play on opening night. So if you are new or have any other suggestions, make sure you like the video, leave a comment on teams you might want the Raptors to play, or you want me to continue this series. And if you are new again, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and it's your boy Demi. Have a blessed day, y'all, and I just want to get the video on my thoughts out on the Raptors and who they allowed to play on opening night. As opening night's probably not till when, I think it's not till October or September for when the season starts. So I think opening night with these teams versus the Raptors on opening night of the regular season for the Raptors, it'd be very good and make the NBA fan base very fun and entertaining to watch. As for the Raptors, they'll get their first W of the regular season. So honestly, whether it's at home or away, and those are my thoughts on the Raptors. And as we're on the road to 100 subscribers now, we just hit 70 subscribers. So let's get right into this video, and I appreciate your love and support. And that's my thoughts for today's video, and I'm out. It's your boy Demi, and I'm out. Peace.